Welcome, Forest Night out in St. Louis. Hopefully you're having an absolutely wonderful Tuesday. I know that I am. So very quickly, going to jump right in here. If you're a sales professional and you have customers, there are some optimal times, and this is my opinion and what's worked really well for me. There are some optimal times to follow up with your customers. So if you don't know me, my name is Forrest Knight. I'm a social media marketing strategist. I love helping people succeed online. I love sales. I love marketing. Truly enjoy that. I'm a coach with the Ray Higdon Coaching Group. And P.S., I'll interject right there. If you do not have tickets to Rank Makers Live yet, get tickets. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. So I'm going to talk about the perfect times to follow up with your customers. And I'll say they're perfect because, well, why not? They're my perfect times. Matter of fact, anytime following up with a customer is a perfect time. So I'm going to jump into these to get you to think outside of your box. And I'm talking, there's two types of follow-ups. There's the moving people through the presentation to the sale follow-up, which is the network marketing side. If you reach out to somebody, they say they're open, and you're looking at possibly bringing them on board as a potential either customer, bringing them on board as a customer, walking them through the customer funnel, or bringing them on as a team member, walking them through the presentation team member funnel, if you want to call it. Well, what we're going to talk about today is what happens when they're actually on board as a customer. What's the first thing that you're going to do as a customer? So I'm going to walk you through that entire process of, one, it's going to get you more referrals, it's going to get you more customers, it's going to get you repeat business, it's going to put on your professional hat. So let's put on a professional hat and pretend that you just had somebody that bought you something. So what I would recommend, and this is something it's a really cool, it's called the ring the bell. So in doing this and walking people through, and the reason I bring this up, one of the reasons I bring this up is I'm very good at customer acquisition. I currently, it took me about 19 months, I put about 2,100 customers on the books in my business. A lot of people say, 2,100 customers, that's not a lot. Well, if you think about it, from the average salesperson, if they sold 20 cars a month at 20 for 12 months, that's 240 customers in a year. I'm at 2,000, right? And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying it because I have a system in process to help do that, to help get referrals. So keep this from leaking. My daughter just sent me a text message about a water hose leaking. So anyway, I'll have to get back to her on that one. So that's the awesome, cool thing about being full-time in network marketing and being full-time as a business owner and working as a coach on social media. So I can look at stuff like that. So jumping back into this. So following up. So the very first thing you want to do, as soon as you get a customer to the point where they've signed on the dotted line, they swiped their card, they've done this, the biggest challenge that I've seen, and I'll talk about network marketers, and this goes for any kind of salesperson. As a matter of fact, the car sales guys that I've worked with know about the ring the bell experience. So we're going to talk about this a little bit. If you send a customer link and they enroll and buy a product by themselves, your chances of this next step have just basically died off. You can never make this up later, right? This is something you have to do on the spot. So what I would recommend when you get a customer and they're ready to buy your product is I would recommend either doing a screen share with them, walk them through the ordering process, and letting them know, hey, this isn't to pressure you into buying anything. I just want to make sure that all the I's get dotted, the T's get crossed. If you run into a bump, we can get customer service on the phone really quick and make sure that you don't miss out anything so that we can get this done for you. And they're usually okay with that. So you're going to walk them through. A lot of times you don't have to say anything. They might say, you say click here, then fill out that. And you get to the bottom. The second they swipe their card, right? The second they swipe their card, it says congratulations. What you need to do is I would have some Rocky music in the background in a very low tone, or whatever, right? Some kind of really cool music playing in the background. And you're going to say, absolutely congratulations on the sale. You've done you've made a really good decision. Curious, who do you know that you would like to share this product experience with, whatever the product experience is, right? Whatever they just bought. Who do you know? In the car business, they say, who do you know that would like to experience a new car? Who do you know that would like to experience getting in shape and having better nutrition? Who do you know that would like to get bigger eyeballs, shinier hair, brighter teeth, bigger muscles, smaller waist? whatever. Who do you know that you'd like to share this experience with, right? You're going to ask them that question, and then you're just going to shut up. And they're going to think about somebody they might want to share their experience with. They may say nobody, which is absolutely okay. They may give you a couple of 2 or 3 names, and you're going to get those phone numbers. And what you want to do from there is you want to get an immediate referral. You're going to get those referrals and say, hey, let's go ahead and call Auntie Susie and just let her know what you got going on. You can say, Auntie Susie, and you're going to coach them on what to say. Hey, Auntie Susie, I just ordered this really cool product. I think you should try it out. Now, that's the ring the bell experience on the sales side. The other process you can go to, this is sorry, if you don't want to do it right at that point, right? You can say, congratulations, really appreciate that. What we're going to do next is your product's going to probably arrive in 3 to 5 days. What I'd like to do is when you get that product, let's get on the phone, and I want to walk you through and make sure that you know how to use it, know how to shake it up, know how to mix it, stir it, whatever it is, blend it, pop it, screw it together, whatever you've got to do to the product that they're receiving. Now, if it's a digital product, maybe it's something that they have to set up online. Maybe they have to go through a dashboard or something to set up. You might want to set that up and walk them through that. But if it's a physical product, right, if it's something they have to eat, chew, bite, something that they physically have to touch, you get it, and you're going to do an open the box party with them. It's a virtual party. You can get on a Zoom or whatever you need to do. If you want to do it in their living room, maybe they're a good friend, they're close, you can go do that. But I would recommend if you're doing it online, this is what you're going to do. So you're going to walk them through, and you're going to open it up, and you're going to teach them how to make the shake or whatever it is that they've got to mix it, stir it, juice it, blend it, whatever it is that they're going to get their hands on. You're going to walk them through and make sure that they understand how to take it, when to take it, to set up a schedule. At that point, once they're starting to do this, you're going to let them know what we're going to do next is I'm going to follow up with you in 7 days. In 7 days, I'm going to put you on my calendar, and I'm going to get your experience story from you. I want you to share with me your experiences of that experience with the product. Is that okay? Right? And they're going to go, okay, that's cool. 7 days, exactly from today, you're going to follow up with them. You probably send them a text message maybe early in that morning and say, hey, Susan, hey, Fred, hey, Sam, perfect. I'm going to follow up with you as promised. What time can we connect today so I can get your 7-day experience story? And it really doesn't matter what it is. You're hoping that it's going to be a good story. If it's not, this is the perfect time to get customer support on the phone. Maybe the lipstick's not red enough, or the eyeshadow's not brown enough, or whatever. You can get customer support on the phone, get it swapped out, get it taken care of. As if not, they're just going to sit on it. They're not going to want to bother you. They're not going to want to bug you. They're going to feel like they're inconveniencing you, and you're never going to hear from them again, and they're going to start ghosting you. So you want to get them on the phone and find out what's going on with them and get that product swapped out if you need to. On the other hand, if they had a good experience for the first 7 days, you're going to say, I'm just curious, who do you know that you would like to share this experience with? Again, your goal there is to get referrals. It's to get referrals, and they're going to give you 2 or 3 names, which is absolutely awesome. You say, great, can we go ahead and call Aunt Susie and tell her how your first 7 days are going? She'll go, yeah, let's get her on the phone. Hey, Aunt Susie, I'm on the phone here. I'm with Forrest. I just started on this new weight loss journey. I've lost, 2 pounds. I feel great. I can sleep better. I've got more energy. I just thought about you because you had mentioned a little while back that you were looking for a way to lose some extra weight. Can we send you some information? And I'm going to say, hey, Auntie Susie, how you doing? My name is Forrest. Jeannie here, she's one of my customers. She's having an absolutely awesome experience. She wanted to share that experience with you. Would you be open to me sending you some information to see if the product's going to be a fit for you too? She's going to, of course, probably say yes. I'm going to say, great. I'm going to email you a product catalog. If I have samples, I'm going to get your contact details from you so I can mail you some samples so you can try that out. Does that sound fair? So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get that referral right there on the spot. Boom, you just got a second customer, third customer, whatever you need to do. And then I'm going to do the same thing when Jenny gets on board. I'm going to do the same thing with her. The next step is the 30-day after the sale follow-up. It's going to be 30 days from the 7-day. Says, hey, great, absolutely glad you're having a great experience. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to follow up in 30 days from now and get another experience story from you, some testimonies from you to see how you're doing. I'm looking so forward to looking forward to see the results that you're going to get out of this. I'm going to follow up with you. And in 30 days, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to follow up with her and say, hey, what's your story? How are things going? What do you like most so far about the product? It's never like, what do you think? Or, what's going on? It's like, hey, how are the results treating you? What's going on with the product? What did you like most about the product? And he said, oh, it's absolutely great. I missed a couple days. Yeah, everybody does that. Who do you know that you'd like to share this experience with? And she'll probably come up with some more names. Perfect. So that's your first 35-ish days, 37 days or so, depending on when they order and when it shows up, in terms of getting referrals back into your bucket. Now, what I would also do is, as you're going through the process, next, you're going to start to give them updates on new stuff. So 15 days after the 30-day follow-up, it's probably going to be more like a 37-day follow-up or whatever. The 15 days after that 30-day follow-up, you're going to reach out to them and say, hey, Susie, I'm glad you're having great experience with this. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Here's a customer support number if you have any questions about anything in the product. Just wanted to let you know, reaching out to let you know that we have some additional products. A lot of my other customers that are using the same product you are also doing this and getting phenomenal results. If you'd like some information on that, let me know and I'll get that over to you as well. It's an update and sort of a deflection type kind of update. That's at the 45-day period. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow up with you here in another 15 days just to see how your results are going. Sound fair? So your whole goal there, and you want to follow up with them on whatever that order date is, right? So if you know they ordered on, what is today? On June 8th. So you're going to have June 8th, you're going to have June 7th, you're going to do the 30-day because you're going to want to have them reorder, right? So you're going to want to follow up roughly on July 7th or so they can go ahead and reorder and get their reorder done and make sure that's happening. And then, of course, the 15-day, and then you're going to want to follow up again right before their reorder date to give them another update, deflection, say, hey, it looks like you have some really good results. Do me a favor, go snap a selfie of yourself and send it over to me. And by the way, did you know that we also have that my other customers have found to be very, very helpful in helping them on their weight loss journey, their fitness journey, or whatever journey that they're on. That's something, if you want some information on it, let me know. I'll be more than happy to get that out to you. You want to do that continuously, like forever. You always want to do updates and deflections. You want to put those on a calendar. You want to be very intentional and very, very purposeful. And it's not to say, hey, do you want to reorder? It's to say, hey, I'm checking in to let you know that my other customers who also on this product have also got great benefits by adding these extra products in. Or maybe there's a new product out. Hey, we just got a new XYZ appetite suppressant. I'm going to go ahead and order me some. Just wanted to give you a heads up update. If you want some information on it, let me know. I'll get that over to you, right? You're always just feeding them updates, giving them supplements. It's just like when you go online at Macy's and shop and you're looking at shoes and they say other customers also bought, you using that same technique. So this is Forrest out in St. Louis. Got some value. Share your takeaway. Be diligent about your follow-up. Don't be scared about following up. If you're tired of people ghosting you and you're tired of people canceling on you, you're tired of people not showing up, it's probably because you're not following up and being a professional business person and salesperson like you should. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact and be a legacy creator. I hope you are too. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.